Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Mark, and welcome to another episode of Finding the Next Big Roguelike, the series where I play roguelike games and demos that have been sent to the channel and give my first impressions. Today we're taking a look at a game called Become the Moon. This seems to be a deck-building roguelike with auto-battler system in place. Apparently it takes inspiration from games such as Hearthstone's Battleground, Super Auto Pets, and of course, Slay the Spire. And, well, I love Slay the Spire, as everybody does who likes deck-building games, but I'm also a huge Battlegrounds enthusiast myself. I don't talk about this much, but I am a regular top 500 player in the European server for Battlegrounds in Hearthstone. So I'm excited to see a game that uses that mechanic with a roguelike element such as Slay the Spire, where you actually not just have the entire run just be one fight, but probably multiple fights that you can then like upgrade your deck more and more. A little background on this game and the people behind it. This is developed by 4 people that are spread out around the world. This is currently a demo, and the full game should supposedly hopefully be released this year. But if you want to try out the demo yourself, there's a free version on Steam, and any feedback apparently is much appreciated from the developers. First off, I will say that the vibe is super chill so far. The music is quite beautiful. I've really been enjoying it as I was just prepping for stream and just having this music in the back. I'm very curious what the mood overall of the game is going to be as we play. I did see that there seemed to be more of a hand-drawn art style for the cards, which may not seem that way when you first look here, but I really love this menu screen so far. Also, this is episode 40 of the series. My goodness, time flies by. Now, once again, if you're working on your own roguelike, feel free to submit it using the form in the description for a chance to be featured. We get sent so many amazing games, much more than we can currently showcase. So if you have a release or key date, we also offer developers a chance to get ahead of the line for a guaranteed feature. So big thanks for sending us Become the Moon and using that option. Options are pretty limited, which is totally fine. Usually I would say options are not as important for deck building games in general, because you're not as pressed to having to understand what's going on visually. You have more time. So let's just play. Ooh. Okay, we're right into the action. Your hand. This is your hand. Each round you draw 5 cards. Okay. Your hand, drag a card from your hand onto the battlefield to play it. Okay, got it. So we've got pigeons and dormant ent, who don't seem to do too much. They just have taunt, which means that minions must attack it if possible. So this is going to be interesting because I'm going to be able to compare Slay the Spire and Battlegrounds fairly equally, which I'm excited because I know so much about both of those games, and apparently those were the inspirations, so that's exciting. Okay, first off, the look of the art style indeed is quite hand-drawn, which I love myself. Look at this guy's mustache. I mean, come on. And this seems to be us. Birdsong Reverie. Start with +1 minion capacity. I'm assuming that's us. There's a few numbers here. This is our mana. 2 out of 2 seems pretty low. But if it is like Hearthstone, it probably will go up and up and up, but we'll see. Alright, so let's put a pigeon there. Playing minions, you added a minion to your team. Your team can have up to 8 minions on it. Oh, that's one more than Hearthstone. That's cool. Alright, playing minions, playing on a minion. Let's put a taunt on the way. Cards cost mana to play. Your current maximum mana is shown here. I wonder if it goes up automatically. The mana cost of it is shown here. Yep, classic stuff. You don't have any remaining mana to spend, so it's time to end your current round. Click round end. Cards left in your hand will be discarded. Okay. Ooh, this is a layered soundtrack game. I like it. So the moment you get into the action, you just add more intensity to the music. Cool. At the end of each round, auto battle will start. Battles are turn-based. You always take the first turn. Ooh, I always take the first turn. Okay, because it's your turn. Your leftmost minion will attack just like in Battlegrounds. It does this. One minion attacks another. They deal damage to the other equal to their attack value. Yep. Attack shown left in the bottom corner. Yep. Minion and yep. Classic stuff. The enemy takes a turn. Yep, and they will attack by taunt because they have to. It takes your first minion has already attacked, so it's not a turn to the next minion. Yeah, okay. And it keeps on going until everybody dies. Cool. Each of your still living minions get to deal 1 damage to the enemy character. Okay, again, it's interesting to see the this is from Battlegrounds. Oh, this is from Slay the Spire. I myself am loving this because it's just a combination of 2 games I play it a lot. After each battle, your team is reverted to how it was before the battle started, as if it never happened. It's an easy way of explaining that. Ooh, and the music just slows down. Nice. The art style of this game is pretty good. Yeah, I'm really liking the art style so far. Okay, you can't have more than 6 relics. Got it. Okay, what do we got here? Choose a card to draw from your deck. It costs 1 less until played. Retain. Destroy this. Okay. Add a random rare card to your hand. Destroy this, okay? Or your character has +1 max mana and -2 max health. Man, +1 max mana seems really good. I don't care about my health. I'm definitely gonna take that. Interesting that I only have 6 maximum relics. There's gotta be something else to find to improve your deck. Other than I mean, obviously I could probably find more cards. But I'm interested. I'm definitely curious about the limitation on the relic. We'll see. Play a spell on 1 of your minions. Give a minion +1/+1. Let's put it on the tree. Yeah. Like the spell. Wait, modifications you make to your minions outside of battle, like with spells, are permanent. Right, but not during battle. Destroy this. They're just one-time use things. Interesting. Okay. Bonk. Random minion attack. Who a minion chooses to attack is random. Yeah. Bonk. This minion has taunt. Yep. They have to attack it. Bonk. Bonk. I'm gonna keep the speed low for now, but the idea is that we do not have it be slow. Quickly enough. At one point. Alright, duel to the death. If your minions can't defeat the enemy hero on their own, then both characters duel to the death. Oh! Oh! Ooh, so max health is actually more important than I thought it was going to be. Got it. Good to know. Add a random rare card to your hand. When an enemy battle spell casts, shield the minion. Well, I don't know how often that's going to happen, so draw 3 cards. Let's just get a random rare card. That sounds fun. Wait, so this is just added for the next battle. Deck is empty. Your deck is empty. Oh my gosh, wait. It kept track of everything? When you try to draw a card while your deck is empty, you tier up. Oh, when you tier up, you get to choose 5 new cards to add to your deck. Wow. The quality of the cards is determined by your tier indicated here. So you want to draw cards. That's a very unusual system. You also gain +1 max mana. Okay. So now I get to just add cards 5 times. Select one of these cards to add to your deck. Double strike and shield. Ignore the first instant of damage, and double strike when this attacks, it does it twice. Got it. So this has divine shield. What about you? Flying. Pay 2 mana to draw 2 cards. Okay. Or duel. I mean, these cost a lot. I don't know how I feel about that. They don't have much health. Like, I don't care too much about. Double strike is pretty good. Immune +2 attack and double strike. Let's get Lost Cause. When you play a spell on this gain +1 attack or 1 health at random. That's pretty good. Give your minions +1/+1 cost 2 less for each of your battle spells in play. I mean, like right here. I don't know yet. There's a few keywords I'm not going to know until I start really playing. Draw 2 cards, discard 2. Let's get a Star Student. Quick attack. After attacking the minion to the right of this attacks. After attacking, the minion to the right of this attacks immediately. Oh, that's kind of cool. But although, I mean, that means that they're still going to take damage, you know? Wait a minute. Oh, outside of combat was when I was actually using my spells, they were buffing my minions permanently. Okay, interesting. Okay. On death, deal 2 damage to your random enemy. Quick cast. After casting this, the battle spell to the right of this, cast immediately. So I'm gonna 2/2. Okay, sure. Let's do that. End of round, retain a card in your hand for a round. Interesting. Give a minion +3 health, gain 2 mana next turn. That sounds pretty good. Give a minion plus 2 health and an additional 1 health for each card in your hand. That also seems pretty good. We'll try to do that on our star student. Okay, got it. Woo! Gotta choose a bunch of cards here. After you've discarded, you've picked your fifth card. All discard cards shuffle back into your deck. So what's my deck right now? Got it. So I should have kept my on board for my star student, but I didn't obviously know. Very interesting. I'm definitely excited about the star student. What do you do? Ranged. Doesn't take damage from the minion it attacks. Oh man. Things are once considered myth, crawled, whatever. And taunt. Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Let's add a random card. Quick cast. Give your minions +4/+4. Wait, can I get a quick cast on another spell that can cast this? That'd be sick. I guess not. Getting hit is not an option. Apparently not. For tutorial, the game is already very interesting. Yeah, I agree. But I'm glad that they're explaining things quite well, considering there's quite a few things to really understand here. There's a few very unique mechanics here. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Hopefully it hits the 3/5. Battle spells. Okay. I guess when we start the battle is when it will occur. That's my guess. Alright, you get... Ooh, +1/+2. Nice. Let's get our Lost Cause... Oh, I don't have enough mana. Oh, shoot. I mismanaged my mana here. A little bit. Another taunt? Yeah, let's get another taunt on the way. And I think that's all I can do. Okay, wait. So now we need to start positioning our things correctly. And this is similar to Battlegrounds. This is pretty important, but here we can actually see what's going on. So it's going to go left to right. So obviously we want something to kill this in one hit. So the 4 attack into the 4/4 is definitely going to help. And then this is going to attack one of these two guys, and yeah. And then these two guys can attack afterwards. This is gonna be an annoying fight. Although hopefully the Frostbolt actually kills one of these things. That's my hope. Normally you would attack with your leftmost minion. Oh, please do! No, that was the plan! But this time you have a battle spell in play. Okay. Because it's your turn, you have battle spells in play. Your leftmost battle spell will cast first. Okay, got it. Nice! Battle spell to discard after casting. Your minions won't be able to attack until you have no battle spells. Okay, cool. Oh, you went first. That's fine. Boop. Wait, why did he go first? Oh, because my battle spell counts as an... Okay, I see. Also, yeah, so I might always keep my minions how they were before the fight. That's so interesting. Wow, these are some very unique mechanics. I don't know if Super Auto Pets has similar mechanics, because I think it is the only other like famous auto battler roguelike that I know of. So I don't know. Your battle spells remain in play for 2 rounds. Okay, so discarded. My Frostbolt is discarded. So that's just good with my Frostbolt. And that's about it. After casting the battle spell to the right of this cast immediately. Oh! It won't work with the battles. Wait, no, it does. Wait, what? Oh, I still have to play it. Oh, I see. Got it. So I can't do something that crazy. Those are spells, but these are battle spells. Let's double our battle spells, and we can try to get a bunch of battle spells. That sounds fine. Very interesting. Hey, thanks for playing the game. I'm one of the developers. Hey, there isn't actually that much Super Auto Pets DNA in the game. It's mostly Slay Spire and Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Perfect. That's my specialty. Lovely. So I'm very excited. Oh, welcome. Hey, need some healing? Crack open a Metacrab. Why is it a crab? Who cares? It's a Metacrab, people. Restore your character's health to full. Cost 1 more for each time this has been played. That makes sense. Okay, cool. But I don't need to use my Metacrab. He heals all damage, but becomes more expensive. Yep, drink responsibly. No thank you, Metacrab. You're cool. Okay, quick cast. Summon a 2/2 Moonlight guy. That's cool. I'm definitely going to try to get my... Oh, these look really powerful. These look way too powerful. Curious. Yeah, let's buff our... Whoa, why is it that much? Give a minion +2 health and an additional 1 health for each card in your hand. Oh, that's right, okay. And I got the extra. Oh, man, I keep on getting health. I need more attack. I just need 1 more attack on this guy. Darn it. Let's do this, and we'll grab a pigeon. Not enough mana. I thought I had the mana. But oh, that's here. My mana is right there. Makes sense. I'm not gonna use my meta crab. You're cool, Crabbo, but not right now. Okay, so order this followed by this. Actually, no, like this should be fine. My pigeon's gonna die. Am I gonna survive this fight? We'll see. Am I still in tutorial? I don't know if I'm still in the tutorial. Let's go up the speed a little bit. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Cool. We're good. Nice. And I'm not taking any damage. Okay, minions you summon during battle attack immediately. That's cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna get that. Gain 2 mana this round, destroy this, give a minion plus 3/3. Oh my gosh, yes. For my star student in Battlegrounds would be pretty OP. There actually is a similar minion to that, but I've played so much Battlegrounds. People don't know how much Battlegrounds I've played because I never talk about it, but it's a game I've played a lot in my life. Your battle spells remain in play for 2 rounds. You can change the order of your minions by dragging them. Oh yeah, for sure. Cheer up! Alright, let's add some new cards. Your battle spells have +1 spell power this round. That's a little situational. Summon 2 mono, give your minions +2 attack? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, but that's not going to be permanent because the spell activates during the fight. I see. Doesn't take damage from a minion. That's pretty cool. 2 minions here. Is this a rare minion? Or just like common, rare, like epic? Shield, so Divine Shield. When a friendly minion's shield breaks, give it +2 attack permanently. Oh, that's shielded... I forgot the name of them, but it's currently a card in Hearthstone doing that. That's pretty cool. I'm trying to go for some shielded stuff. Mechs are OP. Okay, I need to stop with talking about the Battlegrounds too specifically, because if you don't play Battlegrounds, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, look, poison. Nice. Quick cast. Give your minions +1/+1. That's pretty good. Discard. The thing is that battle spells are not permanent, while spells are. So it's hard to want to always take battle spells, you know? Obviously they're stronger, but discard your deck? Oh, so it's just so I can tier up faster. Interesting. Nah, I'm fine. Sure, I'll take that. Whenever you play a spell or battle spell, this gains +1 attack. That's pretty cool. If we could get even more spells. Let's go for some spell stuff. Flying after a friendly battle spell cast, this attacks immediately. That's pretty good. Summon a Moonlit Acolyte or draw and discard. The music is super cool. Let's grab a Dragon Rider just for fun. Okay, so 12/12 with double strike, huh? That's fine. That should not be too much of a problem. Let's do this first. Yoink. Yes, finally some attack on my Star Student. You really are a Star Student to me. Ethereal probably means that it's like permanently destroyed. Or, oh, you're talking about eternal. Can't be exhausted or destroyed, but right, because that's my one way of getting health back. Okay, cool. So I have 3 left. Let's make sure that we. Well, I definitely want to do this on my Star Student because he deserves it. Do I put my Dragon Rider after a friendly battle spell cast attack immediately and it has flying? Oh, flying is not what I thought it was. I thought it was the other one, range. I thought it was ranged. My bad. That's still fine. Battle spell. I don't think we need to do a battle spell now, so let's put a Dragon Rider. Boop. Oh, you immediately died, but that's fine. I don't know why you immediately got way stronger, but why did you get way stronger? Wait, oh, the dodge! Wait, but why did you get so strong? Why did he? Am I supposed to lose this fight? Well, don't know why I did those. I had those stats figured out, but I guess not. All right, when your opponent has -1 attack this round, destroy this. Choose a card to draw from your deck. It costs 1 less until played. After a friendly minion dies, your other minions gain +1 attack. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Okay, where's my crab? I'd like my crab now because for some reason I got scammed. I don't have the spell guide, so yoink! Cool. Shuffle the order of all enemy minions. That doesn't really matter too much. Do you guys do anything specific? You're all flying. Just a chance of dodging. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. Quick cast. After casting the battle spell to the right of this casting minion. That's fine. Okay, when a friendly minion shield breaks, give it +2 permanent. Well, I should do that quickly because this scales permanently. So, also, can you? Yeah, you can get rid of minions. What happens if you get rid of minions? I'm not gonna do it now, but I will eventually. Let's do this. Let's put you here. Let's put you here. Unfortunately, the 4/5, 6/5 versus my 4/6 sucks. But that's okay. I should still be okay here, I think. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. All good. All right, student. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I have to think about the fact that they gain attack now. Right. Yeah, my gosh, that's so powerful. Imagine if it was permanent. I like the music. I really like the music. When your left mode minion attacks, give it +2/+1, or all. Yeah, that's pretty good, honestly. It goes great with multi-attacks too, which I don't currently have. But okay, what do you have? I'm tearing up already. Nice. Tearing up already. All right. On death, summon a 3/3 copy of your rightmost minion, except Jean-Paul Gardinet. Is there something I want to copy? The Shattersmith is a pretty nice one to copy. That's pretty good to copy. A 3/3 Shattersmith is really solid. After friendly battle spell cast, this permanently gains stats equal to its cost. A little... No. Range, after another friendly flying minion attacks, this attacks the same target. That's really cool. I'm gonna take the Jean-Paul. Pay 2 mana, guess a card, then draw a card. If your guess is drawn, this gains +5/+5? That's so risky. What are you talking about? That's too risky for me. For each friendly minion, deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion. Yeah, 3 times 8? It's not bad. Is it worth the battle spell? Again, battle spells are not permanent effects. When you're trying to like go forward like further and further and further, you're looking for things to really permanently increase your deck, right? So, but it's still good. I should still grab some. Draw 2, exhaust a card from your hand. Quick cast. Deal 9 to the rightmost enemy minion. Give a friendly minion +3 health and taunt. Oh my gosh, I could probably give taunt to my star student, honestly. It's dangerous usually in battlegrounds when you're playing against, you know, actual real players, because if they see you have a huge taunt, they're just going to put something that has poisonous or something that just instantly kills it, right? But shield, we need more shield. We're definitely looking for more shield stuff. Quick cast is not going to work. Flying on a car. Okay, go. So now we're gonna get rid of some stuff. We definitely need to play the apprentice because we need to start playing some spells. So I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Can I like get rid of it permanently? I guess not. We're gonna put our little apprentice. We're going to brainwash our star student. Congratulations, you earned it. And do I need to frostbolt this board? Death Touch. There you go. Destroy any minion that takes melee damage from this. That's why you don't usually want to taunt massive guys, but I didn't know how often you would get Death Touch. Also, it didn't seem to be the... I thought that would be the icon for Death Touch, but... Alright, so we just have to... we just gotta evade a 50-50. Oh, good. Easy 50-50. If I miss this 50-50, am I screwed? Yes, potentially. Am I taking that risk? I'm gonna play a Frostbolt just in case I lose that 50-50. I'm gonna put my Shattersmith in front in case it can try to one-shot this guy. That'd be awesome. What do you play? Each of your minions choose a random enemy minion to steal 1/1 from. No! Not my Shattersmith! No, please! No, you're gonna one-shot my Shattersmith. No! Please don't hit it. No! That was so unfortunate. It's okay, it's okay. Like every time, I mean, that vengeance ring is insane. Well, I love how it pauses the game while you're hovered over something else. That's really cool. Well, I'm actually sad because I missed the permanent +2 attack on my Divine Shield guy. That's annoying. End of round. Give your taunt minions +2 health. That's permanent. Yes, of course. That's not a lot of health, to be honest, when I have some, like my star student with 28, you know? Choose a card to draw from your deck, it costs 1 less. Let's do Defined. Enemies are probably not that smart. Well, the thing is that enemies attack randomly in any case, so it doesn't really matter. Same as any other Battleground stuff. It's just that if you taunt it, you know, well, you're kind of screwed. Alright, Jean-Paul is back. What's up, Jean-Paul? Jean-Paul, you're gonna be right here. You cost 4, and you're gonna go back, and I'm gonna put... Oh, shoot, you cost 3. Whoops. Oh, shoot. Can I backtrack? What is this? Activate the on-death effects of your minions. What is my on-death? Deal 4 damage to random enemy minion 4 times. Well, that's why you're here, Star Student. Give me minion +4 health. Should I give some? I think I'm gonna give someone else 4 health. Actually, maybe my this guy's gonna get a lot of attack throughout the game. So maybe I should do this and choose a card to draw from your deck. Should I do it now? Because this doesn't have retain. It costs 1 less until wait. Oh, it has retain. It literally says retain on top. I need more mana. I really need more mana. I'm sad I didn't get to play my shield jockey. Oh, we actually nullified the burst. Ha! Easiest game of my life. Hey, look at that. Nice. Good job. Nice. This is very enjoyable so far. Every time you draw 8 cards, give your rightmost minion +2. A little late, and we're not going for card draw stuff, so your opponent has -1 attack this round. I think I'm going to take the drawing, just because that way it will allow me to tier up faster. Okay. What is this? Taunt 2020. Taunt. Cleave. I'm assuming that's what I think it is. Also deals damage to minions adjacent to its target. Got it. And what is this? Death Touch. Okay, well, Death Touch is in the back, so that's fine. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Give minion +3 health and gain +2 mana next round. Quick cast, give your minions +1/+1. Summon 2 Moonlight, give your minions +2 attack. All these are pretty solid things, actually. But I'm looking for another minion, so let's do from your deck. My deck is empty, so that's not gonna work, is it? Right? Let's Horde. Cool, nice. Okay, minions you summon during battle. No. On attack, lose 3 attack to deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion. Repeat until impossible. No. Your leftmost minion copies the stats of the leftmost enemy minion. It's random, but it could be good. And like that it's a battle spell where I can play in a good situation. On death, summon 2 1/1 Spore with flying. That's actually really solid with the Vengeance ring, right? Choose a discard. Yeah, let's definitely play Spores. Choose a discard card. Give a minion Taunt. Honestly, I might want another. Oh yeah, Taunt on the Jean-Paul is pretty good, honestly. Gain +1 max mana, also solid. Maybe I'm gonna take this instead. After a friendly minion attacks, deal 1 damage to a random enemy minion, whatever. Shield after an enemy minion attacks. This attacks it. Another shield. Do I need more minions? I don't know if I need more minions, honestly. So maybe I'm going to reroll this. Gain more mana? Let's do it. More mana! Choose a discard card to return to your hand. Let's do that. Okay, cool. Nothing too exciting, but some pretty useful things, all things considered. And I'm actually going to look for a card here. I want to get my... Actually, you know, the fact that it has Taunt, I'm not sure how I feel about it having Taunt. Maybe I'm going to take Meditate. I can just start being greedy. Okay. I think my Spore... Oh my gosh! Should I duplicate the spores instead? But it's gonna take forever for the spores to trigger, so maybe not. But this, like this, would be ideal. That would be good here, like this. On death, copy your rightmost minion. We have 3 mana left. Let's do a Frostbolt. And do I feel like I'm in trouble this fight? Maybe. I'm gonna put this here for the cleave. Do this. I don't think I'm in trouble, but the Steam of Mana is probably a good idea. I'm gonna do it here. And can't play a pigeon, can I? Oh, I can play a pigeon. Oh, you know what? I can just get my pigeon to die, but I actually think this dying is probably better if it gets cleaved. Okay, cool. Even the enemy design is cool. Yeah, so far, yeah, every fight feels like you know, you get the story, you get the feel like there's a theme going every time, you know. Okay, let's end my turn. This attacks immediately. This cleaves. That's fine. This dies and creates that guy. Now, I actually don't know. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be because it creates a version. It creates the copy here instead of over there, which makes sense, but it's just not as great in this instance. Because I want this to get buffed. Now what we're looking for is a minion that says keep battle enchantments permanently. Which, if that is in the game, it would be like the strongest rarity, of course. Remove all abilities from an enemy minion. When you summon, nope. Add a rare card to your hand. I think now we're at a point where our deck is we have different builds going on, so I'm not gonna go for randomness. So I'm gonna remove an ability from an enemy minion when I see one that needs to be taken care of. Max minion capacity. You don't have room to add another minion to your team. If you want to remove a minion from your team, drag it into your hand. Yes, I got that. So what do? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, you're cheating! Oh my god. +4/+4. That's scary. That's a 230. That's fine. Quick attack. While attacking, this has twice as much attack. Oh my god! This is scary. Okay, well in this case, copying a Divine Shield minion is going to be pretty useful. Your leftmost minion copies the stats of the rightmost. Yeah, whatever. More health for each card in your hand. I think I'm gonna do it on my mage again. Quick cast summon. No, that's not gonna work, right? I'm curious how this is gonna work. We're gonna try it because we have plenty of mana anyway. But I'm actually gonna get rid of this first. I am going to put this another taunt here, I think, and I'm thinking of actually copying the spore pod instead of this guy. Now, hopefully that means that by then they will already have killed one of my guys. Your leftmost minion copies the stats of the rightmost. Of the leftmost on their side. Let's do this. Oh yeah, this is a good play. This is a good play. There you go. Cool. And remove all abilities from an enemy. That doesn't really matter, so we're just going to end our turn. If you put him on the rightmost, will it copy the one on the leftmost? No, it's just something like 3 copy of your rightmost minion, except it. So if I do this, it will still copy the spore. But you want this to die soon, so that I can trigger the Vengeance Ring with the spore effect, which will be super solid, because then it constantly buffs my entire board. The problem is I need to taunt my spore with multiple taunts in the way. Well, there's a few ways to get about this, but do I want to get rid of the Dragon Rider for the Lost Cause? Unfortunately, I don't actually have enough mana for it now. I just thought about that. Or even the Dormant Ant. I can probably get rid of the Dormant Ant. Well, in any case, let's go for it. Oh, so I misplayed, actually, there. I didn't realize how this would have worked, and what I needed to do was actually put the Frostbolt first, because then it would have actually killed one of their minions. Also, I'm realizing that they're attacking... Why are they attacking so fast? Oh... They all have quick attack. My bad. That's why my spores didn't trigger fast. That's okay though. Okay, so the summon does happen eventually. I don't know when it actually does happen, but it did happen eventually, so that's kind of nice. Cool. Okay, that I definitely learned something. So I didn't realize there were quick attacks here, but your battle spells have +1 battle power. No. All enemies lose taunt. No. Choose a card to draw from your deck. Yes. Divine Shield. A bunch of Divine Shields. Okay. But no battle spells. So no battle spells is quite alright, honestly. Game +1 max mana. Yes. Okay. Let's get rid of something here. Well, actually, wait, I don't have another minion, so give minion +4 health. Let's do this. Another freaking pigeon. Choose a card in your discard pile. Oh, I messed up, didn't I? I totally messed up. Gosh darn it. I misplayed. Let's do Ironbark, and let's Ironbark my mage again. And I think we're good here. So, you just have shield. You have quick attack again, but that should be fine. Yeah, this should be alright. And you're gonna gain this guy's stats, which is fine. Okay, let's try it. Oh, it goes beyond. Wait, when does the battle stuff trigger? I'm confused. Oh no. Oh shoot, no, it's gonna copy one of those guys. No! Wait, what, how do you work? After a friendly shield breaks, deal 8 damage to random enemy minion? Oh, I did not see that. Good to know. I should still be okay. Ooh boy. Okay, I did not realize yet that this guy had more text. Shoot. Am I dead? I'm dead. Okay, got it. Got it. I misplayed that. Cool. All right. New character unlocked. Interesting. Okay. I got the idea. Let's do another quick run then. New run. And so what are the differences here? Oh, I start with if you have no minions, play a 1/2. Interesting. Crab. What do you do? If you have no minions, play a 1/2 arrival. Start with -1 max health. Once per round, if you have 0 mana, you may spend health to play a card. Ooh, that's risky. Available in the full release. Start with +1 minion capacity. Oh man, +1 minion capacity is really good though. But let's try a new character. Let's try a new character. Restore your character's health to full. Wait, I love how it's just the same thing, but it's just different card art because it's a different character with a different story. That's so cute. What? That's so freaking cute. And as experience, you can draft your starting cards as well. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's really cool. They didn't do that on the first time around. Ooh, very good use of a good tutorial. Okay. I think we can try to do some summon stuff. We're going to try to do some summon stuff. On death, summon a 2/2 Acolyte. Okay, we're doing some summons. We're doing some summons. Flying. On attack, give your flying minions +2/+2. End of round, retain a card in your hand for a round. Let's do that, sure. Quick cast, quick attack. After attacking the minion to the right, attacks melee. Let's get a quick cast for fun. Let's get... Oh, that's a battle spell. But it's not a bad one. After the minion dies, gain +1 health. That's not permanent, unfortunately. But again, we're not going to find anything too crazy at first anyway. I wish you could see the tier of the card. I know it's by color, probably, but I like it's kind of hard for me to see. On death, let's do reroll here. After friendly minion attacks, deal 1 damage to random enemy minion. That's pretty good. Also, this is pretty good. Give 3 health, gain 2 mana next turn. That is pretty solid as well. But there's nothing I want to keep permanently, right? So let's get the chaotic caster is pretty solid. How does this work with Crab? Oh, you're right. You could probably spend the health to play Crab as your last card, and then get full health. It would be my guess. That's kind of interesting. Restore your health for costs 1 more for each time it is played, but again, yeah, that's fun. Alright, let's do this. Let's do the council. Oh, there you go. I already had to do that. I'm okay here, right? Choose. Oh, I can choose the card. Nice, let's do this. So hopefully it goes left. Darn it, I lost to 50-50. Lost 1 health to a 50-50. It's okay. Very interesting health mechanic. When you play a minion, set its attack and health equal to the highest of the 2. That could be pretty good, eventually. If I find some good cards to, that play a little differently. 1, 2, 3. I need 1 more, 4, 5. So I need to... I actually need to play this and Mask Off to get it. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, there you go, there you go. That is enough. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's enough. Actually, no. Let's do it. Yeah, that is good enough. Oh shoot! I missed. I didn't realize there was text on this. Gosh darn it. Okay, the reason I don't think there's text on it, it's because there's nothing under the card, and it's because I'm so used to Battlegrounds. If there is an effect on a card, then there's going to be a little icon. So that was my bad. Add a random rare card to your hand. Destroy this. That's pretty good early, because it gives me permanently a rare card, so I could try to adjust to it. Or leftmost minion attacks, but I'm trying to go for some summon stuff. Yeah, I really need to read cards better. I usually am good at that, but it's just that I didn't think they had them. Oh, that's really good with the with my scale already, right? Sure, and spells are always good, right? Flying. Let's reroll that, I think. Yeah, I don't really care about this stuff. Draw 2, exhaust a card from your hand. I mean, Dragon Rider is not bad, it's just a little expensive. Draw 2 cards, you know what, let's do the shield. Burst, activate the on-death effects of your minions. Interesting. Sure. Flying, gain 1 max mana, that might honestly be good, but oh man, I don't have the mana for any of this stuff. Frostbolt's good. Frostbolt is free, that's good. Okay. So, we're gonna do the random rare. When another friendly minion dies, gain +1/1 permanently? Cost 5? Oh my gosh, wait, how does my character work again? Once per round, if you have 0 mana, you can spend health to play a card? Oh, baby. Oh, we're doing something fun here, people. We are doing something fun. Let me show you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so what do? Flying. Flying, and what does this do? Resummon the Phoenix. I see. We're going to do Chaotic Caster, buff it, play the Life Drinker, and Metacrab. Perfection. And whenever another friendly minion dies, gain +1/+1 permanently. Oh, we're doing a Life Drinker build. It's going to be freaking beautiful. Now, just don't get sniped, please. Please don't get sniped. Please don't get sniped. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Please, please, please. No! Gosh darn it! Come on! I said don't do that! My scaling! No! Come on! End of round, give your taunt minions +2 health. This will burst. This with burst goes hard. Yeah, for sure. This is looking good. This is looking good. Exhaust a card from your hand to gain +1 mana this round. Exhaust a card so I can get rid of it, right? So what is the keyword for what does exhaust do exactly? I'm gonna do it though, but. All enemies gain -2 attack. Okay, that's could be annoying. I don't have a taunt. I need a taunt. All these have quick attack. After attacking the minions to the right, attack. Ooh, and I'm gonna have -2 attack. Oh, and this does not go well with the Chaotic Caster. After a friendly minion attacks. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. I need some taunt action, man. I might actually pay the 3 health for the shield jockey. Okay, so let's think about this. I have 2 mana right now, so I could either do Mask Off and Onboard, or the Arcane Enhancement. In any case, the Frostbolt is always occurring. And the shield jockey is probably always going to be played next. As much as I would like to do the Selfish Apprentice early, I just can't. I need a taunt. I absolutely need a taunt because I really need to make sure that the Life Drinker scales. So I'm thinking of Mask Off plus Mask Off plus Onboard probably, and I'm probably going to do it on this guy. And now I'm going to play the shield jockey. So that's going to kill the Lost Cause, which is good. And well, let's do this first. Okay, so these are not going to attack, unfortunately. But that's okay. Fights are only 1 turn, so exhaust is weird. Yeah, that's you're absolutely right. I'm trying to figure out what the difference between exhaust and destroyed is. It might be exactly the same as destroyed, except that there are some mechanics to just go with exhaust. I'm willing to bet it's exactly the same as destroyed, except that there are some things to bring back exhausted card. That's what I'm thinking. Most enemies have icons. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good here. I think this is gonna work out pretty well for us. Let's choose the Selfish Apprentice. Oh, that's right. It doesn't kill it. That's okay, though. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's great. That's great. No, stop trying to kill my one guy, please. Okay, well, I didn't get much scaling. Again. I'm trying to do a summon build with this guy, but I'm not getting it. Ooh, yes. Vengeance Ring. Trying to go for summons. We don't have a summon build, but that's just still what I'm trying to go for. What do you guys got? Double strikes. Double strikes are dangerous, but they're okay. Give me plus 2 attack and double strike. What would I want double strike for? It goes pretty well with the Chaotic Caster, but the Chaotic Caster is not going to be like my end goal, you know? I could go for another shield jockey. They're really solid. Honestly, another Frostbolt? Yeah. Oh my gosh, Spore Pod, yes. When you play a battle spell, I don't really care. Discard your deck. Become the move. Give me a plus 2 attack, draw a card. That's probably pretty good with the Divine Shield stuff. Rage friendly minion, deal. Yeah, okay. Plus 3 health. Okay, those are some good cards. Those are some good cards. We're going to Spore and attack. Yeah, we're definitely doing this. We're doing this and attack here. And now, how greedy am I? The age-old question. So how am I doing here against this sport? Well, now that I have the Vengeance Ring, I think we're doing just fine. Yoink. One thing I really love differently than Hearthstone is there doesn't seem to be a max number of summons on the board. Like, if my board is full, I could still have both of these guys come out, which I think is awesome. That's so different in Hearthstone, and I love it. I think we're totally fine here, by the way. What do I want to keep? Man, I'm sorry, Selfish Apprentice, but I just don't have the time to play you. Yeah, I'm loving these Divine Shield taunt guys. Look at how big my friends are! It's glorious. Absolutely glorious, I'll tell you. Honestly, this common guy, the Chaotic Caster, is really solid against Divine Shields. Oh yeah, no. This is looking good. This is looking good. Whenever you play a battle spell, draw a card. No, I would rather get +3/+3. Thank you. Alright, we're definitely going to play another shield jockey, I think. What is this? Shuffle the order of all enemies. That could be annoying, but it's fine. Activate all on-death effects on the field. Oh yeah, that's happening eventually. This is also really solid here. Although we're just destroying them here in this instance. Like, this is just going to go really well here. +3 health. I think I'm keeping the Chaotic guy. Yeah. Just that good. We'll do this. We'll do that. Should I go down to 1 hit point? I don't know how low I want to go. Screw it, I'm doing it. You can't stop me! I'm just gonna retain the, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna retain the Metacrab. Wait, did it have retain to start off with? Did it have retain? I forgot. I should have checked. I don't know if it had retain, like, naturally. Oh, my value! Whenever you play a spell for any minion, give it +1/+1. That's cool, but not what I'm going for. Let's do remove all abilities from an enemy, because we could easily get screwed by that. Cheer up! What we got? Whenever this is attacked, copy the attacker's stats. I'm sorry, what? Whenever this is attacked, copy the attacker's stats? That seems insane. Flying. Whenever this dodges an attack, it gains permanent stuff. We're not going for some dodge stuff. Gain +2 mana this round. Gain +7. +2. Sorry, +2 in general, but it costs 7. I mean, I could use. I could just go up to full health and blop. Flesh morpher, though. Man, that's some spicy stuff, I will say. It's not permanent again, but. We'll take a Flesh Morpher. Summon a 2/2 with range. Yeah, let's get some summon stuff. Quick cast. Deal 9 to the rightmost. Sure. I think I have plenty of these guys now, right? How many do I have? Do I have one left? Oh, I don't actually. Really? I thought I did. I thought I grabbed another one. Okay, I'll grab another one. You're a minion +2 health and an additional 1 for each card in your hand. Let's grab that. Cool. Okay. So I have 1 health left. So I probably don't have to Metacrab here. Let's do it now. Let's do this. So what do you guys have? Range. On death, summon a 1/1 crow with cleave to attack immediately. That's fine. On death, summon a crow. Why is it just 1/1? I don't really care about the 1/1, really. You know, I could do this. You know what? I could do this, try to get some value out of the spore. That seems pretty worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can put 1 more minion on the board. Do I want to put an apprentice? I feel like it's a little late for the apprentice. I think I'm going to kill my apprentice, actually. Yeah, minion +2 attack on these guys is pretty good. +3 health on this guy is pretty good. We'll do meditate, and then we might just spend the mana on this. Did I even want to do that? I don't know. Sure. Okay, it's pretty good. Oh, I can. Yeah, sure, I can retain this. Bonk. Yeah, go ahead. Do your cleave things like I care. Can you please cleave the right character? Look at the stats! Look at them stats, people! It's glorious, it's beautiful. Gain +2 mana. Your spell have... None of these are really interesting, actually. Maybe exhaust something. Again. More ways to exhaust. Oh, baby. It's looking good. It's looking good. I have so much. Okay, definitely... Oh, too many minions. Oh, already? Oh, well, goodbye, little council. Alright, so let's kill this guy. So now he's in my exhaust pile, which just means, yeah, it's the same as broken. Let's put the flesh morpher. Let's definitely... The burst here is probably going to be important. Actually, the quick cast is probably the best here to kill off one of these guys. And then it's going to throw a bunch of bullets at me. Probably also put some minions. Oh, I totally did this the wrong way. Oops. Oh well. Okay. I don't need to play. I don't actually need to play anything here. I think I've got this like easy. Unfortunately, my flesh morpher is going to get annihilated, but it doesn't really matter. Here we go. It's going to go boom. Thing's going to go boom. Oh my gosh! But look at the stats for my friend. Look at all the extra stats. Woo! It's beautiful. Yes, yes. Give me more stats. More stats. It's perfect. 30-30. Star of battle. Trigger a random friendly minions on death effect. Yes, please. Every day of the day. That probably means I actually need to get rid of this 1/1 now. Because I would rather really want to get this. So now we got an extra person we could put on the field that we're looking for. Give a minion +1/+1. If your deck is empty, give it +6/6 instead. We could try to manipulate that. On attack, I don't care about that. Yeah, let's try the lunar thingy. Minions you summon during battle gain +2 attack and a shield. Well, I actually want my minions to die. So I don't know if I want my Moonlight Enchanter. Let's reroll. Reduce the cost of each card in your hand by 1. Battle spells have +1 spell power this turn. Or another Lunar Eclipse. Let's grab another Lunar Eclipse. Summon a Moonlight Acolyte. Let's do that. You know, Shattersmith is actually pretty solid here. Another Life Drinker? Or is it too late? I think it's too late. I think it's too late. Yeah, it's too late. Let's get another Spore. And hopefully grab one of these things. I don't know. Did not grab one of them, unfortunately. How are we looking for this round here? This round is looking a little spookier. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely a bit of a spookier turn here. I could remove the cleave ability. I might remove the cleave ability. It might seem like a very small thing, but it could be solid. The Frostbolt is not very useful in this instance, but to my understanding, I should always play it, right? Because otherwise it's going to get discarded anyway, so it costs 0, so I should always play it. My burst is probably going to be really solid here. I mean, all of this, I can play everything, so I'm going to play everything. If I'm going to give a minion +1/+1 permanently, probably my... I'm going to keep this guy around for a bit, so let's do that. And, okay, so let's think about this. How scary is this cleave? I think the cleave is pretty darn scary. Death Touch could be dangerous, right? Yeah, but the Death Touch is last. So the worst that could happen is that this guy hits the Death Touch, but that's not going to happen because there's so many taunts on the way prior to it. So the fact that the Death Touch is over there is actually not a problem. Otherwise, yes, it would be dangerous. So yeah, I'm going to ban the cleave just to be safe, and then we'll keep on going here. Oh, did I do this the wrong order? No. Yeah, so why did... Okay, I don't understand why some of these spells... Why 2 of them went and then the enemy attacked. I don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me. So that's the one thing I still don't understand is how... Oh my gosh, I actually sniped the Death Roots. That's hilarious. Oh my god! He got annihilated! No, I feel bad! Okay, yeah, this is looking good. Every time you draw, blah blah blah. Let's grab just +3/+3, that's solid. We are close to the final boss, I think. Oh, this is the one where they all attack instantly. Okay. If my deck is empty, that's not happening here. The Shadowsmith is pretty solid. Let's get rid of you. And then let's put the Shadowsmith. That's gonna be really solid with the taunts that have Divine Shield. My caster here is not gonna trigger very well, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna kill the Selfish Apprentice. It's just been too late at this point. More health on... Wait, whenever this is attacked, copy the attacker's stats. Don't I just one-shot all of these because of this guy? Right? Let's give this guy some... Actually... Let's give this guy some health. I feel like this guy is unbeatable, right? Unless I'm missing something. We'll see. Let's see if this is what I actually think it is. No, it is very much not. Wait, what? Why are they doubling their attack when this is? Oh, that's why. Okay, I think. Yeah, you might be no, but it's also I forgot these guys double their attacks, so actually that actually counters that thing, but it's okay. Look at our stats. Look at them stats, though. Woo-wee! You think you can destroy that whale? Man, getting this early was very lucky, because that is like a massive scaling unit that you can get early. Can you stop trying to one-shot this guy, though? You're not going to succeed. Okay. Your character has a +1 max health. Oh, max mana, but less health. Actually, health is pretty useful with this character, so no. All enemies lose taunt. Give an enemy minion taunt. That's actually pretty good. If this is a particular unit I really need to kill off. Okay, we're close to the end. Okay, so this guy screwed me last time, because after a friendly shield breaks, deal... Okay, so this is exactly what we grab jail. We get rid of all taunt except for this guy. We're killing this guy off, and now this is going to be pretty easy. Yeah. Okay. Deal 8 to the rightmost enemy minion. That does nothing. Give a minion +2 attack and draw a card. I mean, you could get more attack. Ooh, 3. I'm so close. Oh, darn it. I mean, we could play everything. Oh man, I wish Metacrab had to retain, but that would obviously be pretty powerful. Let's do this. I guess we could do this last, and let's give +1/+1 to this guy. I still don't fully understand how you work. I mean, you guys counter this guy. I get it, but all right, let's see. So let's look at how what happens when my 5/7 gets attacked. Stats copied, but not fully, apparently. Ah! Stop! No! Stop! Yeah! Stop! Stop hitting the one character, please! Ah! No! Stop! You're hitting all of Divine Shields! You hit like every single Divine Shield before I got to kill the guy that benefits from it. It's all good, it's all good. Ah, yes! The stats! The stats! My whale! It's growing! It's growing! After you cast a battle spell, summon a 2/2 Moonlight with Taunt. Oh, yes, please. Okay. Ooh, we got a bunch of Divine Shields. And what's the battle spell? Oh, we'll see afterwards. These are the last 5 cards you'll be able to add to your deck. Choose carefully. You got it. Give a battle spell +2 spell power, or another Shattersmith, or minions you summon during battle. Game +2. Oh my gosh, wait. This is actually really solid. Yeah, I'm thinking this. Quick cast 6 is a little much. Give minions +1/+1. Cost 2 less for each of your battle spells in play. That's pretty good. Man, I wish I could have been here for the start so I could understand what's going on. Yeah, actually, there was a very, very good tutorial throughout. I think anybody who's watched from the beginning can really get a good understanding. I feel bad for you, because it is a very fun game. Let's reroll this. Reduce the cost of each card in your hand by 1 until played. Minions you summon during battle, gain +2 attack and attack immediately. That's a little late because it's not a minion. Let's do this. Choose a discard card. Oh, my Star Student. You were so good. A little late, unfortunately. Another Spore? Do I have space for another Spore? I don't know if I have space for another Spore. So I think I'm just going to reroll, try to find a battle spell. Or another Burst. Well, I mean, it's just more Spores, right? Is that a minion's attack and health equal to the highest of the 2? Is there like a minion that benefits from that a lot? Not really. I mean, this guy, an extra 10 health. I mean, an extra 10 attack. That's okay. I feel like burst is probably... Oh, you know what? I'll take it. Okay. So I don't have enough space for that. Oh my gosh, what is this? Okay. Summon 3 random battle spells for each team. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a mess. Your battle spells have +1 attack, battle spells +1 attack, battle spells +1 attack, battle spells +1 attack, battle spells... Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if we can beat this, though. I'm a little scared. We don't have enough cards in our hand, you know? More health. Let's try this. Okay. I'm a little scared. But actually, oh, wait. This guy's gonna be really good against the Divine Shields, though. Alright, this is gonna be a mess. More stats and spores. Let's see it. Here we go. Okay, everything's +1. Okay. Oh gosh, you got +4/+4. That's so unfair. No, what? +1/+4. All enemies have -2 attack. Each friendly minion deal. Oh my gosh, those are some amazing battle spells. What are mine? Give a random friendly minion +1/+1. If it only has... If it's your only one... That's my battle spell? What? Why are my battle spells terrible? That's not fair. That's so not fair. What? No! Okay. It's fine. Stats copied. Can you copy them again, please? Stats copied. Yes, okay, so it is what I thought. It is exactly how I thought it would work. It's completely overpowered, right? Stats copied. Yeah, sweet. So unless they have like a very specific like way to deal with my taunt, I just win. Stats copied. Yeah, no, he is insane. He is insane. I guess eventually when he's the one attacking, you know. Oh shoot, I'm still gonna take damage. Because I didn't have enough minions to survive. That's different than Hearthstone. Wait, that's actually, I have to be careful with that. Hey, I won! That was the last fight! Woo! Ah, yes. Oh man, that was fun. Nice! Oh, I want to continue playing. No! I wish there was, like, a way for me to see all the cards. All right, Become the Moon. This is, once again, a deck-building auto-battler roguelike. And I've never actually had the pleasure to play any of these games out there. I guess the closest thing would be Wild Frost, but I think Wild Frost really has its own thing that is not really full-on auto-battler like Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Now, before talking about anything, I want to reiterate that I am a big Slay the Spire fan, and I'm also a huge Hearthstone Battlegrounds fan, which is apparently the two main inspirations of this game, which is awesome, and which is something that I was very much excited to experience myself. So, let's start with the first stuff as usual. The audio visuals are great. Now, the visuals themselves are like, it's more like hand-drawn, which I think is really cute and fits very well with the very charming, chill vibe the game is going for, which the music also accommodates very well. The music is very cool and just relaxing, even in this like hub right now. It's so peaceful, and I love it. And during the fights, during the game, it feels like there is, it's constantly layered music. So when you're prepping for the fight, it's just music, and then when you get into the fight, the actual fight, they layer in some more intense instruments to add to the music, which is a nice distinction, similar to a lot of games that take this approach. One thing that I'll note is that there doesn't seem to be many sound effects during battle. I wish there were more sound effects. Now, hopefully this is something that will be added in the game upon release. I hope so, because one of the really fun things about Battlegrounds is the amount of sound design there is during fights. It's a huge mess. Every time an enemy attacks, you know, there's a particular sound for every time a bullet is thrown. You get that sound every time someone dies, depending on the creature you have. I kind of missed that from the fights. I feel like there could be a lot more sound implemented during fights, personally. Outside of that, I think the music is very fitting, very lovely, very enjoyable, and the art style is just very, very cute and nice. There's a lot of attention to detail in this game. There's a lot of enemy variety, with all of them having unique art style, but they all seem to tell a story. every fight felt like the characters, you would get the idea what's going on. It's not just like a random big monster that has a particular stat. No, you're fighting a tree, and the entire tree is all separated into branches, and like the final branch has thorns, so that thorns is going to have poison or deaths, whatever it's called in this game. Or you're going to be fighting a bunch of musicians, and they all have their own thing. Or you're going to be fighting a bunch of birds, and everything tells a story in this game. And another great example of this is when you look at the starting characters. My understanding is that the starter characters actually all have the same cards, but they look different. And I mean, at least that's my understanding. They look different purely because the characters themselves tell a different story. So they're not going to have the same looking cards even if they do the same thing. Here, this is like an apprentice, like a mage apprentice, supposedly. So he's going to have a wand with like a little magical thing, while this character is like a half human, half tree character. So even though it's the same minion, the same card, you're actually going to be at your house looking at a little plant. That's so cool. That's really, really cool. It really makes me want to see the other characters. I'm just on board with the whole world this game is trying to portray. So even though the art style is nice, it's good art style, what I think is even more impressive is just the attention of detail and the amount of work put into just trying to create this little world and just these little stories. Each fight felt like, ooh, I'm fighting this group of enemies instead of just random monsters. I love it. I love that. I think that's fantastic, honestly. So props on that regard. Let's talk overall core gameplay mechanics. So this effectively is very close to Hearthstone Battlegrounds. So you place your minions and then they attack left to right. You have the same keywords that you'll have in Battlegrounds. You have Divine Shield, you'll have your taunts, you'll have your poison. There's a few other keywords here and there. You'll have your Wind Furies, you'll have your Flying, which is a unique keyword in this instance. And overall, it's pretty straightforward. I think someone who's never played an auto battler will not have too much trouble understanding the core mechanic of it. There is still one thing I wasn't too certain about, and that's in regards to the battle spells, which I will talk on in just a moment. But overall, it was nice to just be able to put things on the board. And throughout the entire run, before starting, I thought that you would constantly put new minions on the board every single time you fight an opponent, but that doesn't seem to be the case. You actually are always going to have whatever is on the board, so you're always going to be buffing those minions, and I love that, because whatever you've put on the board is going to stay the entire run unless you take it off, and so you could constantly try to buff and upgrade those minions and replace them, and it really does feel like every time you go in between fights, your build is really getting better and better, especially when you get minions that have permanent upgrade abilities, which you will get in the like early mid game, and I think that's very satisfying. The feeling of just getting stronger and stronger was, I definitely felt it, and as someone who plays a lot of Battlegrounds, that is one of the most enjoyable feelings, is to see like permanent upgrades and just to see your characters grow and grow and grow, and then try out a bunch of synergies, which we'll talk about in just a moment. So the core gameplay is cool. Putting things on the board, battle spells, so having temporary spells. At first, I was a little hesitant on it because temporary effects are not as enjoyable as giving permanent upgrades to your board. It's not as satisfying, but I've realized that there's so much you can do with battle spells, and there's a lot of ways to actually benefit from them permanently in the long run, that it actually turned out to work out for me. The health system is very interesting as well. In Hearthstone, if you beat the opponent, whatever is left on the board will deal more damage, but in general, if you beat the opponent, you're good, right? You're not going to take more damage. Now, in this game, it's actually interesting because beating the opponent is not the only thing you need to do. You need to beat the opponent with multiple allies left on the board. If you only have one minion on the board by the end of the game, that might not be good enough to not take damage. Without getting into particular details, that's really interesting because a lot of times, an easy strategy in auto battlers is to just make one unit really big. If you make one unit really big and then you protect it and you have a lot of ways to make sure that that one unit is going to carry but is never going to die, that is a pretty easy strategy to do. But in this game, you can't only be doing that because even if you just have that one unit at the end, you're still probably going to take damage because you need more than just one unit. Doesn't matter how big that unit is, if it's the only unit at the end, whether it's a 1-1 or a 100 or 100, it's going to deal the same amount of damage to the enemy hero, similar to Battlegrounds Hearthstone. So I really like the mechanic of that, and the fact that you could go back to full health, but it's a card you have to find in your deck is really interesting. It's the only easy, like, consistent way of healing. And it's great because there's a big risk versus reward aspect to it that I find very enjoyable, where you can't guarantee that you'll be able to, you know, strategically go back to full health whenever you want. It is interesting that if you get a bad draw, you might not find your Medicrab in time to go back to full health. I could see it being a potential issue, but I personally didn't encounter it, and I love the fact that this character right here can actually use health as a resource, so more risk versus reward. I had a blast utilizing this character's effect to actually have a ridiculously overpowered build early on thanks to a very rare card that I was able to put on the board for 5 health at like the early game, which was very fun and very satisfying. So let's jump straight to the actual roguelike elements, the randomness, all the different builds, all the synergies, right? So that's where I think a lot of the game is going to be shining, hopefully. And that's through the different cards you can find, the different builds you'll be able to create. I could definitely see that there are a lot of possibilities as to what you can build. And one of the great things about an auto battler, and hopefully for this game as well, is that in auto battlers, there are some specific builds you can go for, right? You can go, if you think of Hearthstone, you can go for an undead build, you can go for a mech build, you can go for a pirate build. But in general, in auto battlers, even if you go for specific builds, it doesn't mean that all the other cards that are not specific to your build are going to be useless, because you always have room to add a little something in addition to whatever you're building. And I think this game definitely has that potential. I was trying to go for a summon build where I was creating a bunch of minions that were going to die, and then every time something dies, something benefits from that thing dying. And I did that, and that was my plan, is to go for a summon token build. But on top of that, I had a little bit of a Divine Shield build going on the side. And that worked out because I had, multiple things that had Divine Shields, which just naturally also worked with my on-death mechanics. And I was able to combine those together with some additional spells that could work by themselves, and I had my deck. And even though there were a lot of different things on it, it still felt like things synergized quite well with each other, and overall I had a very, very powerful build. So I can see that the game definitely gives a lot of opportunities for a lot of potential synergies, which I think auto battlers are very, you really rely on synergies in order to have a fun experience. Now, how many synergies are available in this game? How many different builds are you going to find? 4, 5, 10? That I don't know. From the looks of it, there was like flying, there was spells, there were battle spells, there were a few taunt mechanics, there were a few things here and there. And if I were to play this for 10 hours, would I feel like I've gone through everything? That are the kind of questions that I'm not able to answer with only having played for about an hour and a half. But from the little bit I've played, I felt like I had so much room to just be able to experiment and try to have some fun with whatever was given to me, which I think was really enjoyable. In between each fight, you get a lot of rewards. You get either like a spell that you can immediately grab onto your hand that will stay, and that's usually powerful. One-time use things. Once again, one-time use are usually not as cool as permanent things. But considering they stay in your hand and they're very, very powerful, and you can just use them whenever you want, and they can just completely win over one fight. There's not that many fights in the game, so these one-time use things are actually more powerful than other games that usually are just one-time things. Also, these one-time use things can sometimes be permanent upgrades. The way that you can draft your deck after you run out of cards is really interesting. So when you run out of cards, you tier up and you get better and better cards, which means that there's also a strategy of trying to just draw as many cards as possible so that you can just tier up and get better cards. And that inherently is a really smart thing, to be able to just have a mechanic where if you just draw, you'll get better cards eventually. So you just have to do that. And I think that's awesome. That's a really smart way to try to push players to just experiment with as much as possible by drawing out your deck. So yeah, overall, I would say that I could see myself wanting to continue, try another build, try out new things. This is the kind of game that really benefits from having a lot of content. So I'm hoping that there are a lot of possible builds out there, that there's a lot of cards, a lot of relics, and a lot of enemies. Because it's a game where you're going to be seeing a lot of things very quickly, right? So every time you tier up, you're going to be seeing 3 possible cards to grab 5 times. That's 15 cards that you're going to be shown to you multiple times a run. Like 5 times a run. So when you think of it that way, you're going to be seeing so many cards per run that I'm really hoping that there are enough cards to make sure that it doesn't feel like you're always seeing the same things. In regards to relic, you don't see relics as often, so I'm not as concerned, but I also hope there are more of those, that there are plenty of those. And for the characters, 2 characters definitely felt like they played quite differently from one another, so that's really cool. But I am also hoping that all the different characters have different playstyles and potentially can even have unique cards attributed to them. But again, I would rather just have overall full library of cards to be massive. So I don't know how many cards there are currently in the game, but I would imagine that there can be a lot, and I'm hoping that that's going to be the case. Same for enemies. Again, I'm hoping that there will be a very large variety of enemies to make sure that you're not going to be repeating, because the fights were just so cool and unique that I'm hoping I'm not always going to be fighting these same enemies. Now, once again, currently this is a demo, and the game still doesn't have like an actual planned release date. Hopefully this year is what I was told. So there's still a lot of room to improve. But this is one of those games where I don't think there's much to improve in terms of the core mechanics. I think the game currently in its state is pretty on par with what I would want with this sort of gameplay. The only thing I would want is just more content as opposed to different mechanics. With this kind of game, you're going to be obviously having some balance checks here and there. Obviously, there are some cards that I think are stronger than others, but that is definitely going to be happening when you're playing games of this sort. You know, like Battlegrounds Hearthstone is still having updates constantly and is still very unbalanced, and that is not an indie team of a few people. So so if Hearthstone Battlegrounds struggles with balance, so can an indie team. But that said, it didn't feel like the game was completely unbalanced from the 2 times I played, which was nice. But yeah, so I would say overall, a very, very fun experience for me personally. If you enjoy auto battlers and if you enjoy deck building, if you've never gotten to auto battling, this could definitely easily be a game that I could easily see myself introducing people to. Very cool, unique mechanics, very, very cool stylistic choice, cool stories with all the characters, enemies, cards, and just a very fun time overall. So super solid. For a demo, this is amazing. Yeah, for a demo, this is amazing. By the way, the demo is available on Steam for anybody who wants to go check that out. And if you want to, feel free to, I think you can then give a review of it, which definitely helps the developers. But yeah, that's about it.